Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Hypermedkin here and Happy New Year! I am back, like for real. Like I know I've been slacking, but I'm excited this year to just film more videos and just keep you guys entertained. I'm getting a lot of requests to do a video advising first years, and I thought I should do it, but with a twist and something that I'm usually doing, which is series. So I wanted to make one video. This particular video would be advising the first years, and then another one advising the third years, and then the fifth years. So it's going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, because I'm going somewhere. I'm going to see my friend, so we're going to do a little simple cute look while we talk. I hope you guys really enjoy this. I have no idea how I'm gonna pull this off. I don't even have a look in mind, so you're really getting like the raw, unedited version of me. Okay, so if you've been accepted to study medicine in Namibia, because that's basically what I'm going to be talking about. I don't know about any other training anywhere else because I haven't trained there, but I'm sure you can use this advice wherever you are. So if you've been accepted to study medicine, first of all, congratulations. I'm extremely happy for you, and at the same time I feel sorry for you, but that's a topic for another day. I'm going to classify my advice in academic life and your lifestyle, like what you're supposed to do when it comes to school and the things that are expected from you, and also like your own life, how you should conduct yourself, things that could just make your life a little bit better when you're in medical school. You dig? Base is good. I cannot compare it to any other course that is being offered out there because I've never done anything else but medicine since high school, and you just have to bring it. You know, you just have to do your best, and it doesn't matter what anybody says about how difficult it is and how hard and tiring it is. It is what it is. But I don't want you guys to have that mentality when you're entering the school. I want you to know it at the back of your head, but you should also work really hard and do your best. I mean, so majority of the people in medical school actually end up graduating and only a few drop out. So that says a lot about how committed you should be when it comes to education. Another thing I want to tell you guys is that you shouldn't be a victim of your circumstances. Now, a lot of people that are in school, even in university, are from different backgrounds. So some people come from a really good background and they're just really rich, and you're really not rich. That is not what is important here. What is important is that you bring it. You're here because you're very smart, right? So that needs to reflect in your academic work. That really needs to show that you were admitted for a reason and you're a successful applicant. Like, nobody cares how much money you have, nobody cares that you haven't eaten that morning. What we care about, or what they care about rather, is that you're performing very well in school and you're taking your academics very seriously. What you guys should know is that you guys need to attend all your classes. And this is a major thing in medical school because that sets the tone of the kind of doctor you want to be.
It does, doesn't it?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you coming from the hospital?
Yeah, bro.
I was feeling so sick this morning. Come say hi to my subscribers.
Hello, subscribers.
I'm advising first years like what they should and shouldn't do when they come to medical school. I also wanted to tell them that they should know their lecturers. Like, sometimes you don't, not even on a person, you just need to know them, because if you know your lecturer, it makes it easier for you, like for your tests. You know what to study because you know this doctor likes asking this, and you know that they like attendance 80%, otherwise you're not going to write exams, or you know which classes to really like attend, and some of the classes that you can bunk if you're tired. Most important thing in varsity is to know your lecturers. And that you can only do if you're attending classes. Then you know, like, oh, they always ask this question, or they always do this and they always do that. Yeah.
And you guys really need to study, hey? Don't wait until the last minute when you have your test. Start preparing for your exams at the beginning of the year.
Given you don't even prepare for exams at the beginning.
This is something you're gonna think about when you're like in your final year. And
True.
you have like so much catching up to do.
True.
Just start doing it when you can.
Yeah.
Right now, when you have so much time, you guys have a lot of time, that's it.
Yeah. The first initial thing is that they're going to come in and be like, oh, it's so hectic. We have to wake up at 7:30.
Yeah.
We have to be there at class. We have to do this. We have to do that. And we have classes until 6 o'clock. But it's actually so much time because you're not actually working. For the first 2 or 3 years of your medical career, you're just at school attending classes and learning. And in your third year, that's when you actually go to the hospital and you do stuff. And you guys even have holidays, so
Yeah.
you know.
And live your best life, guys.
Yeah, live your best
University
life.
now, like your parents are not. I didn't say that, but like.
Did you just tell the kids to go rogue? Remember the one time in I think it was first year something, when prof was like, oh, varsity doesn't become easy. Like medical school never becomes easy. You just become a better student because when you come from, I really struggled with this. Like I remember my first class, I didn't understand anything that was going on. I was like, what are they saying? Like I don't like. Do I even deserve to be here? I did not get what they're saying at all. And I just you start having like a new academic language for yourself. Like you know what to study, you know how to study, you know how to make your notes. And that's really important because nobody's going to make notes for you in class. You just need to jot down the things that are important and find out how you study. And obviously your technique is going to be different because it's a different kind of teaching. It's not, you're not being spoon-fed like high school anymore. So like if you're a slow learner, then you need to like take time and actually read the material over. You know, just things like that that are important. Oh, I actually like this pink look that I'm doing.
So colorful, bro.
I was struggling to wake up this morning. I was just like, I woke up like at 5. And I was just unable to can. I was like, what is happening to me? I don't like it.
Bro, all this stuff just for your face.
Not my face. Like, you know, I'm a makeup artist too, so I like.
Also.
Yeah. I can do your girlfriend.
Which one?
You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, Given. Given, this is what I'm talking about. That energy, though. That energy. It's too much.
Why do you have ears on?
It's like little bunny thing. Isn't it cute?
It is kind of cute.
It's so cute. Love it.
Alright, I'll see you.
Alright, good luck with the stuff. Okay, bye. Where were we? Your first year, you're basically going to do like your basic modules. They're subjects basically. So anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, you're going to do some statistics, you're going to do some community work. So you really have to take those things seriously because that's the basis of your education. And there are going to be days where you're going to write like 4 tests in a week. You need to do it and you need to prepare ahead of time, and the only way you can do this if you read every single day. After class, please make a habit of going through your work and just finding things that you don't understand. The terminology at first is going to be very difficult, but you will get the hang of it because I mean we're all there and we all didn't understand, but we're graduating soon and you know we just got we just pulled it off. Okay, we just pulled it off. If you really don't understand something, please ask like your colleagues. If you don't understand, go ask your lecturers. Some people are really helpful, like they'll really teach you and they'll really make you understand something, and some are not very friendly. So you identify people that you can approach and ask, and just make sure that you make your life as comfortable as possible. Also, attach yourself to a senior. It's always best if you already know somebody who's in medical school in like first year, second year, third year, or even like final year. But like attach yourself to a senior, make new friends, and like they will give you the rundown of what to expect with certain people or certain lectures, so you're not surprised when you know something goes down. Very important. Like this is key. Like this is the most important thing. Guys, do not enter an examination without 1, checking your email for past question papers. 2, checking your WhatsApp group for past question papers. 3, discussing with your friends 30 minutes ahead of time before the exam. What we used to do is like 30 minutes before the exam, I'll send around like 4 or 5 people, and we'll be like, tell me about this, tell me about that, tell me about this, and then we discuss, so that if you didn't even cover that topic, that little 5 minutes that you get to talk about it, it really helps you like to answer a question that is like maybe 5 marks or things like that. So that's really, really important. What else, guys? What else do you want to know about medical school in terms of your academics? Try not to fail any modules, because when we're juniors and things, if you fail one module, you fail the entire year, and you're left behind, and you lose your sponsorship, you lose your place in the residence or the hostel. So it was really, really tough. I don't think it's like that anymore. Work really hard during the year so that your continuous assessment is really, really good, and you need a CA of about 50% to sit for an exam. And your exam, you really need you can't fail a practical, then you fail the module when you're writing exams. So it's really like, it's intense. It's really about teamwork. Just be a really pleasant person to be around and work with, because you're going to work in groups, you're going to be with like so many different people. So just don't be terrible to be around, okay? Don't be terrible. So let's talk about your lifestyle. You need to eat healthy, you need to, you need to work out regularly. There's a gym at school where there's a pool, and you can relax and do whatever it is that you want. So it's very important that you do those things, like work out, eat, make sure that there's something to eat. The cafeteria food here is really expensive, so I always advise people to pre-pack their food if they have any from home. Just pack some food from home and you can eat it here. I like to tell people is, and I like to do, is to classify your friends. There's certain people that are your friends, but you wouldn't necessarily study for an examination with these people because they have nothing to bring to the table. And then you have some friends that all you do is read with, but you can't go out with them or have a good time because your fun is not their fun. So really recognize these things from the very beginning, so make as many friends as you possibly can and be wise about it. Please don't get into like really terrible habits while you're still so young and you have so much to do with your life. Speaking of friendships, you need to really look out for your friends. Like especially during exams, everybody is tired, people oversleep. Wake your friends up, make sure that they're in the lecture hall when it's time to write an exam. And even your friends from high school, check up on them, keep contact. It's always so good to have somebody to talk to, because this school is really going to push you to your very last limit, and you need people to confide in, people to talk to that are within the career and those that are outside, to just give you some motivation and stay away from anything that's negative for you, because you don't want added stress to the stress that you already have. I really had to stop my makeup for this so I can talk to you guys about this on a serious note. You need to figure out why you're doing this career in the first place. Like, even before you register, before you attend classes, anything like that. Because this one person that's pressuring you to do this career is not going to be there when things get tough. They're not going to be there to answer questions when you make mistakes because you're really just not into this thing. They're not going to be there to take the blow when somebody says something mean to you. And it is going to happen because people in this career tend to be very rude. And you need to have that one thing that pushes you constantly to move past all the negative things that are happening, right? So when the test gets hard, then you have your own reasons as to why you're doing medicine, as to why you want to become a doctor. You are going to get overworked. It's going to get tiring. It's going to be a lot. You might even fail some modules or some tests or something. I'm not saying it will necessarily happen, but it can happen. And if you're somebody who's so used to being the best student in the country, the class, this can be a terrible blow to you and you might want to quit, and there's just a lot of things that might possibly happen, right? So you need to be very, very strong. You need to have your own reasons as to why you're doing this career. You need to make sure that it's a career that you want and it's a path that you want to take. And talk to seniors about the implications involved, what really happens, and decide whether it's something that you want to do. This is something that you should have done before, but like most of you guys are already going to be registered in Feb, I think. So really, like, it's a big thing. It's not just fun and games, right? And if you feel like it's becoming too much for you, the pressure is too much and you can't handle it, please talk to someone about it. I know that nothing, not even a career, is worth somebody's life. Please don't attempt to do something to yourself or harm yourself because of something you're going through this school, or a module, or a test you failed, or a couple of things that are going through. Please don't do that. Talk to somebody that you trust, that you can approach, that you can trust with this kind of information, and they will help you. And if it's really something that you cannot overcome, then seek for medical attention or like a professional to talk to you. But just don't approach me, because I prefer minimal human interaction and I'm just not a person to approach. I don't like those things. But really, you need to take care of yourself, right? Don't allow yourself to be sad. You know, you're going to be beat down so many times. You need to be able to get back up. And the most important thing is just to do your best. Do your level best and just smile, have a release. You know, find something that you love. Maybe it's playing guitar, maybe it's singing, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's modeling, maybe it's fixing things, maybe it's YouTube channels, maybe it's makeup, maybe it's whatever. Find your release and use this when you're stressed out, when you're not feeling yourself. And you know, just have a really good bond with the people that are close to you. You know, let them know if you're going through something. Talk to people. Do not isolate yourself. Just be like really groups of people, just be in groups of people that you can trust. Okay, I should be like a social worker or something, or like, I don't know, like a psychologist. I'd make a really good psychologist. I'll be like, oh guys, you need to have great social skills. It's the final look, guys. The next 2 videos are going to be advising the 3rd years and the 5th years, because they're both entering a very different phase of the training as well. Also, I just wanted to say a major shout out to all of my subscribers. We've reached 1,000 and something subscribers, and this was during the time that I was not even active for like months. So you guys keep showing me support, and it just warms my heart so much. And you keep asking me when I will upload video, and here's a video. There are more that are coming. Please just forgive me. I'd like to post more videos this year, but my schedule is going to be really hectic, so I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, but I will post when I can and if I can. And you guys always like support me so much, so I really just appreciate it a lot. I have to go, actually. I have to meet someone right now. You guys are amazing and awesome, and I love you, and keep spreading love and light and beauty and all that good stuff. I love you so much. Thank you for watching.
Oh, wanna be grinding on me. Show me what you wanna do too. What you wanna do too. Yeah. I be whining. They all wanna be grinding on me. Now I'm a flat.